My name's Martin James and welcome to Resolver's 2-Minute Guides. Now, today we're going to talk about pension scams. You may have heard in the news that loads and loads of people are losing money on pensions, but how does that work? Well, a pension scam like a pension transfer scheme or pension liberation is when you're contacted by telephone. Now, this isn't allowed by the regulators, so that should be your first warning. Usually the company will try to persuade you to move your pension to a riskier, slightly sexier sounding investment. But the fact of the matter is, often these involve offshore investments, land banking, when you invest in land in foreign countries, or things like vintage cars or wine. Be very wary about anything that isn't a good old-fashioned, regulated UK investment. Up to a third of people who've entered into these scams have lost money, according to a recent report. So if you're worried that you've been tricked, it's really important to put a complaint in now. Don't delay. Get in touch with Resolver, we'll help you get started. If you're worried about someone else who might have been exploited, have a chat to them about it. And remember, if you are going to transfer your pension, take some advice, because you may lose more money in fees and commission than you would for actually staying put. No matter what, speak up though, and let's be honest, nobody really understands how pensions work, so don't be afraid to ask what might seem like silly questions. You may not think that a pension scam applies to you. You might still be relatively early on in your career, or think that you've got a nice sensible investment bubbling away in the background. As a nation, we really don't pay too much attention to our pensions until we start to get older. So first of all, you should always know what's going on with your pension, find out if you're paying in enough money, and secondly, if you're contacted by anyone asking you to reinvest your money, no matter what it is, always err on the side of caution. Nothing ever needs to be agreed on the telephone. More than half of people aged 45 to 65 didn't think that they were at risk from pension scams, and that's precisely the group of people who are most likely to be targeted. So always be cautious and never say yes to anything when someone phones you up. Best of luck, and get in touch at www.resolver.co.uk.